Hello everyone, and welcome to the first edition of Today with 2 Cents on the Liberty Network. Every week we'll be wrapping up current events from the previous week. But to ensure we always end on a light note, I'll be ending every episode with what I call the Weekly Hottie. So, it's February 24th, 2018, and what's happening today? Well, the Parkland, Florida shooting has been on everyone's mind this week, and the Communist News Network has wasted no time exploiting children from the high school to push their gun control agenda.
Why can a 19-year-old with mental health issues and other problems walk into a gun store and buy an AR-15 and ammunition? How was he able to get a gun when he was mentally ill and his mom called the cops on him 39 times?
Senator Rubio, can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA in the future?
Why do you guys protect yourselves with guns, protect yourselves with vests, and you protect America's children with nothing?
Everything I've heard where we can't do anything and this is just out of our hands, it's inevitable, I think that's a facade that the GOP is putting up. I think that's what they want us to think. I think that after every shooting, the NRA sends them a memo saying, send your thoughts and prayers, say let's not talk about it now, say this happens. This is the only country where this kind of thing happens.
Don't get me wrong. Just because someone is a child doesn't mean they're wrong. But by the same token, just because they are grief-stricken children doesn't mean they understand the issue of gun control. The United States is not even in the top 10 countries in the world when it comes to mass shootings once you adjust for population. And I've yet to hear one of these gun control fanatics actually propose a gun control measure that would have stopped this event. For those Parkland students who are saying that we need stricter gun control measures, I would love to ask, why didn't one of you just walk up to the shooter and remind him that he was in a gun-free zone?
Give me the money, old man! But you can't! Come on, give me the money! Look! Gun-free zone? Damn it.
In other news, actress Jennifer Lawrence has claimed she's going to quit acting for a year in order to save our democracy.
I'm going to take the next year off. I'm going to be working with this organization I'm a part of, Represent Us.
What is that?
It's just trying to get young people engaged politically, on a local level.
That's awesome.
It doesn't have anything to do with partisans. It's just anti-corruption stuff, trying to pass state-by-state laws that can help prevent corruption, fix our democracy.
Well, Jennifer, I can't say I'm disappointed that you're taking off time, since your last few films have been total crap. But let me say that if you're concerned about corruption, why were you such a staunch supporter of Hillary Clinton, possibly the most corrupt politician of this era? Moving on. For all the talk of Russian collusion, it seems like the liberal elites might have done some collusion of their own. Outspoken liberal filmmaker Michael Moore is confirmed to have attended an anti-Trump rally that was organized by Russian nationals who have just been indicted by the Mueller investigation.
And liberal director Michael Moore's not just a tool, he's a tool of Russian propaganda. It turns out Moore attended an anti-Trump protest that was organized by the Russian nationals who were just indicted for meddling in our election. According to the latest round of Mueller indictments, the Russians scheduled dueling demonstrations in New York City on November 12, 2016, the same day Moore tweeted out this picture.
Well, Michael, I guess you can't be so hard on President Trump for supposed Russian collusion. I mean, you were dumb enough to become a tool of Russian propaganda.
Hi there. How you doing?
And in perhaps the most tragic revelation of this week, we found out that the sheriff's deputy assigned to the Parkland High School took up a position outside the school at the time of the shooting, but took no effort whatsoever to stop the shooter.
What I saw was a deputy arrive at the west side of Building 12, take up a position, and he never went in.
Was he there when the shooter was still inside the building?
Yes, he was.
And so what should he have done?
Went in, addressed the killer, killed the killer.
I don't presume to know what was going through this deputy's head, but I do know that he took an oath to protect the citizens of the county with his life, specifically the students of that high school. Maybe if we had real armed security at schools, there wouldn't be nearly as many mass shootings. Think about that long and hard as you go down in history as the coward who could have saved lives but didn't. And finishing on a light note, it's time to reveal the weekly hottie. Drum roll, please. This week's weekly hottie is Hailey Clauson. As many of you may know, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue for 2018 was released this month, and the following footage of Hailey was released this week on the Swimsuit Issue's YouTube channel.
Well, I see you walking down the street, it's like you own the world. And when I see you, I say, hey, she gonna be my girl. So I put you in my diary, cause you are so fiery.
Well, I'll be darned. And that's my 2 cents on what's going on today. Check back next week for the next episode, and be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, that's my 2 cents, so take it for what it's worth.